position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David College with me, guys. Can't wait to get this started. And the Tar Heels will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass and never had a chance.
Yeah, you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Dobbs. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Slithers into space. A very productive run gets it inside the 40, all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throw. break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Gets the back moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Making side adjustments here. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and he'll move the chain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge him back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cal!
And we're going to talk about the guy who caught that in return for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job of getting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
Got it behind the line. It's Bryant. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
It's not a teeter midget.
Firing that one in for the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Tar Heels will hustle with the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Good job.
That's German, that's lie.
Nothing after the catch. Lost the throw. Makes the grab.
This was clear idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
From the gun, the ground game.
Well, they need 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
He'll take it himself. Sends one guy, now he's loose.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Caught in the backfield, it's clear. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
That'll go 20, bitch.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the ground with the back. He's brought down to the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Looking downfield, it's Stevens.
To run the football and be a blocker in the running game. And now you sit up in the secondary and make that big play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Kentucky is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington. They're trailing by 21 to Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final quarter in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Hey, and I think they'll take it. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to
Yeah, straight up. What's up, Smoke? Happy 420, dude.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a big six.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think it's really
As long as you keep running away from the head, set of him. Or set away.
help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
The Golden Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Inside run for the quarterback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third. Quickly to the tight end. And a big hit at the end.
To be, I'm not on face cam, bro. I didn't shut the face cam, bro. It's 420. Plus, you really just fucked me up by even texting me that shit. I could have stopped this dude right there. You talking about win the game, and you're saying goofy shit.
But this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
The Golden Bears will snap it on first and 10. Going with the ground game left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup.
I'm not a streamer, bro. I'm ski. It's different.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside.
I never did this shit to be like how you be doing. I did this shit to catch people doing cheese shit and put it on my stream. Straight up. Been streaming for so fucking long. I never did it for what you think I did it for. Never. I don't do it for money. I don't do it for none of this shit. I do it just to expose the weak and the cheap. It's
Those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield.
good shit. Got me out of zone. Smart. Slowed it down. Got real conservative. Went to the ground. Got man, see man, and then went up top with the trio. Should have known me as a streamer. I should have known that he was going to come across. That's on ski. Good shit, though.
And it'll be a touchback ball on the 5-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, what a
I'm on the game. We're trying to get high, son. 420. And you won't. I know I got to roll back up. I got to roll. Oh. Yeah, it's purplish. I see it. I see what you're working with. All right, like Tyler Perry, son. Yeah. You know, I work. That's real. So that's some real great pay shit. I'm missing my clock. I can't even see how much time I got left. Yeah. I'm getting my ass whooped right now. I'm down like 17-14. You still talking about your mom?
And the Tar Heels are facing 3rd and inches. Let's go! To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Off play action on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go with top. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What can't you say about how dominant this guy has been each and every week? He's making a case for the Heisman Trophy. He's making a case for every major college football award. He's making a case to be the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. That's now his 20th sack of the season.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here we go. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keen on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Touchdown, Cal! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
North Carolina, 14.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The Tar Heels in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the handoff. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Here's the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return. The coach went for a fair catch. Enough time to get off the field before we head to halftime. Give to the back. Creates a little room. And he finds enough running room, and he's brought down at the 20. Quick timeout call on the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play in this half. From the gun to Give, looking for room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
North Carolina, 14.
The Golden Bears will either way to start the second half. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, and start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Catch in the middle. It's Bryant. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
All down the down, move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
The play action fake. Fires to the right. Working the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Stevens. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Kentucky is in trouble right now. And unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Under fire. Gets it out fast. Still running at the 40. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Still on his feet at the 45. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this team needs more of that. And this is a really close football game. You've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense. And they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop them before a short gain. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back. Man, he's got to do a little more damage. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Golden Bears will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
And that's a play that defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
The give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
North Carolina, 21.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Tar Heels are in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Stevens. That's caught. It's Bryant. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. Tight end now in motion. The give to the tailback. Hard running there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. From the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Drag down, but they'll bring the sticks for a first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to throw again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, number 19.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it is.
And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't. They got stuffed.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Misses receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Firing to the right, complete. On the move at the 30. Wide open on the right. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Cal. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
How about the aggressive play call backed up near your own end zone? Your quarterback drops back in the end zone. If he gets tackled, it's a safety, but it pays off. The defense is a little too aggressive. Takes the big shot down the field, and he walks in for a 98-yard touchdown pass.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Going right to work up top. Fires to the tight end. Out across the 30 mark, down to the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Tough spot in the middle. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Quarterback may change this route. Makes the catch. It's Blair. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it for the first down at the 31.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, UNC. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's involved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Tulane is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in New Orleans for some time. They're up by 25 over Baylor. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Now the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield. Rolling left.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, time for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. Third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Gonna take a shot. And here's the pick. And oh, did they need that right back. Good gain on the return. And this defense has set them up with a big play.
This is frustrating. You're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, we're taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing possible.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Tater. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get it down at the 1-yard line. This This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances. They'd have to be open and free. It's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late. This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy.
Oh, he's got some space. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. To the air on 1st down. And he dropped it. Just didn't hit the thing all the way in.
I tell you got to have great timing on these out routes. The QB and receiver had that. Quarterback put it right out in front of him. Receiver's just got to be able to make the play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this. So defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it up to 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in the situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And it's intercepted. A huge away for this defense. Picked up a 20 for the opening play of this drive. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Stevens. Unloads it left. Pulls it in, it's Blair. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackled at the 43 after pitching him 10. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
He's got two. He's got two. Ready, go.
They're going to ride this running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking to fire. Dumps it to the back. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
DJ's bubble.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they need to.
Yeah, we try to pull it out, man. We over here with Sunshine, man. Smoking good. 420, man. We had it. I had another time. I probably should have called time out. Couldn't get to whatever I wanted to get to, but you know, it'd be like that. It's one of those seasons. Fuck it. It fought like hell, though. Yeah, we tried to outplay you, bro. Yeah, I just couldn't get it done. Overthinking. Doing too much. Probably should have waited later on to play, you know. Oh, 14 minutes, man. Turnovers. Well, I ain't gonna say turnovers, we even out with that. Passing, it's getting better. 2 quarterbacks this week. Didn't run as much as we wanted to. We slowed his run down a little bit. Honestly, I think if his running back didn't have that little speed boost shit, I think we would have did him worse than we did his ass. Yeah, so he got the little shit. So yeah, he got that shit. If he didn't have that stuff, I would have did him worse. Then he'll see you, Captain. He fell at East West. So yeah, I should have went to you more, I guess. Got a couple of drops though. It's always sophomore. You'll see. Then
His game on something's really about 10 on her, about really, you know, we'll take it, but I was different.
yeah, I don't know how to do. I'm gonna get Dickie. He'll show you if he had a game share, whatever. I only played one game. You know, I'm gonna buy like the next game and shit for this. I bought like some other games.
You're supposed to always get the 3 games too.
I don't know how to do all that. I don't do all that shit. I don't know how to do all that shit. Then I gotta keep this shit. Cause I'll fuck around and delete that shit, not even know. Cause I can't get my new game on. Straight up.
Yeah, you just gotta install it. You just gotta throw it in the library. You don't download the game and bring it in. You just install it. I mean, you did add it to the list. You don't install it.
Okay. Yeah, so I might know about all that other shit, technology-wise, but when it comes to this bullshit here, no. No. All right, excuse me.